Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and I'm back with part 2 of Queen's Court. Let's go. So now the Peets are here, right? And they're talking about the girls' dates. Well, the women's dates. And they start with London. And she says she liked Dr. Elon. He knows what to say. He's well versed. She likes that about him. And then they got to talking about Chris. She said that at first she was turned off about Chris and thought he was very insensitive because when she asked him why did him and his girlfriend break up, he said because she didn't have her own friends. Now, she went on to say that after she talked with him, she was attracted to him. But if you felt like he was insensitive upon the first conversation, he is probably insensitive. Now you're talking about a representative. Let's keep going. So now we're on to Kay. Kay says she saw a lot of red flags with Zach, right? And she explained the food situation to them. And Rodney asked, did he get it? She said, yeah, And then Holly was like, he called the animals food. But then she said, when she found out he was a single father, she was like, it was okay. All I'm saying is first impressions are who these people are, right? But then she was talking about a fam, and she said he's just really solid. And Holly was like, he's like an anchor. She said that's the perfect thing. That's what Kay needs. I realize you might need to talk to this dude, Zach, for the show, but this not it, Kay. This is not it. So then we get to Lisa. She's talking about Booker. She really likes him. She was like, he saw her, right? And she just had this attraction for him. She really and truly likes Booker. And I think Booker likes her. I like Booker for her. Then when they got on Norman, she said, let's be real. And then she kind of wiped a tear away from her eye, right? And she said, he is my daughter's ex-boyfriend. Baby! Rodney said, what? Lisa got extremely emotional when she explained everything. How Norman was dating her daughter, how they wanted to have a baby. He was ready to have a baby, but she wasn't because she didn't want to disappoint Lisa. So he took her to the doctor to end the pregnancy. And then she started crying because, like she said before, that's the same thing she did with her mother. So she said she just needed this for clarification. So now Rodney was like, we got to talk about the people who didn't get a date. Bailey, right? They feel like Bailey doesn't have the confidence, right? He dressed the way he dressed, and they felt like it was a lot of pressure in the room. And he needs to have the confidence in him and not on him. And then they're about to get ready to do an elimination. So they're about to get ready to send somebody home. Ooh, child. Okay, these are the 3 guys that are up for elimination. Zach, Norman, and Bailey. So this is the night that they're going to try to woo the ladies again. Now, we know Norman is not talking to Lisa. But Norman feels like he had a connection with K. Michelle. I hope Norman does make a connection with Kay and send Zach home. I need Zach to go home. Like, for real. Baby, Zach is over here talking like the rent, the cable bill, the cell phone bill, and the wash and dry bill is due. He done brought Jesus into it. She asked him, had he been a pastor? He said yes. Honey, he is talking. Do you hear me? But I need him to go home. Now, Norman is over here talking like the rent is due as well. And probably the light bill. But he really wants to be there. And then London asked, did you want to still date Lisa? He was like, no. He was like, no. She was like, okay. And she was like, would you want to date me? And he was like, yes. I really want to date someone because I have a lot to give. I want to give Norman a chance. I feel like Norman is good. I want to give him a chance. So I hope she keeps him around. Bailey is over here. He's singing for supper too, right? He has changed his whole tune as he talks to K. Michelle. He's a little different. He has grown boys, 17-year-old twins. And speaking of twins, what happened with that man that Kay wanted to have twins with? I mean, clearly it didn't work out, but, you know, she wanted to have twins. That may have been a trigger for her, too, in a good way. So we got to see who's going to stick around. So, child, Zach over here singing for his supper with London. He said that he needs her to embrace her power. She got a little emotional when she was talking about her ex and her girls. They want better for her. And, you know, she was like, I'm not going to get into all of that. But he seems a little supportive. A little bit. So Norman is over here with Kay. And she asked him, like, what is it? What do you really want? And he wants to be in love. He said because he wants to show his daughters what happiness is. Now, you know, Kay has a son. I don't know how old he is, but she has an older son and he has daughters. So these people have children, and I think they're at the age where they want to settle and they're ready to go to the next level. But, you know, he was talking to London. Now he's talking to Kay. But London likes some other people, and he can replace Zach. I think this is perfect. Child, so everybody out here sitting at the table, right? The Peets have given a toast to everybody, and it is time for the ladies to make a decision. Now, I'm going to go on and say this. This is our first episode. We don't know these men, but if I had to keep one person, it would be Norman. I feel like Norman is the realest one. I feel like he really wants love. He is serious. And now for him, it's only two women. It's Kay or London. But any of these two can go. Kay told Bailey that she was really proud of how he is, how he raises his children, how he proud of that he is. But he is not her king. Okay. So London told Zach that he is not vulnerable and he doesn't put his heart on the line and he's not open. She said, with that being said, basically, they want him to stick around. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the show. I don't know why. Maybe it's diversity. I don't know what it is. But I don't. Oh my goodness. When it had come to Lisa Ray, she was talking to Norman. She was like, you know, we had this conversation. We have history. And I want you to find love. And I wanted you to find it here with these ladies. But you are not my king. He is going home. And maybe he's going home because of the relationship with him and Lisa. They're, you know, the daughter. And maybe the girls don't want to mix that up. Because Lisa could weigh in on it, right? But I think out of the three, he was the most solid dude. Y'all kept Zach over Norman? Oh my gosh. Norman said if you are looking for love, look him up. We got to find his socials, y'all. Because this man right here, I feel like he's a solid dude. I know I don't know him. You can't, really gauge it. But out of the dudes that was there on this episode, he was the one that needs to be there. I can't with y'all sending the two brothers out. And y'all done left Zach over here, who does not know how to take context clues when someone asks you not to do something. I know Norman is solid. This one right here, I don't know about that. But Norman over Zach, oh my goodness. So now Zach has left. They've told the women that 6 new men are coming. They're very excited. The men look nice. Some of them look like they could be a little cocky, right? But I will say this, in watching what's to come up this season, London and Zach gets into it. He gotta go, right? But then Lisa Ray is on a kissing spree. London and wrapped her legs around somebody. Kay over there talking. I'm excited. Tamar, Nevia, and Evelyn, that was team too much. These ladies, this is the real deal. Like, I feel like they real grown. This is what I need. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm excited about this season. Let me know what you think. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.